plan tonight? Because it seemed to settle a lot on just power football, physicality, the run game. Man, it worked out for you, but you basically just stole their heart, took their soul.
Absolutely, that's what we've been doing best here in the past couple of weeks, and we've got a couple good young running backs and a quarterback that can run, and so really wanted to sustain drives and move the ball so that our defense could get a break over there on the sideline, and then did a great job making plays when the defense forced turnovers and capitalized on them. And it was a complete led by the defense and special teams, and extremely proud of everybody on our football team because they deserve that because of how they worked for the past couple of weeks.
Was part of the game plan Jackson running as much as he did? I think he had 25 carries.
Absolutely, it wasn't on accident. I can promise you that. But there's a lot of those that were reads. He got an option to give it or keep it, and I think they were going to say we're going to make him beat us, and he ran tough all night, took care of the ball, and extremely proud of him, and it's well deserved for a guy like that continues to work.
Joe Jon, obviously the offensive line has gotten a lot of criticism this year. But, just what do you say about the performance that they put in today, especially the physicality?
Man, it's more of the same. That group continues to grow. It's full of young guys. A guy like Logan Howland that, I don't know. He got beat up pretty bad on Twitter after the Ole Miss game, but man, he came back to work that next Monday with a smile on his face, knowing that, he's going to grow from that. And I said, dude, you're going to look back at this game one day and say, this was the beginning, but I'm going to play the football for a long time. And he's going to do that, and I'm extremely proud of him for the way that he works. And that whole group, man, led by Troy Everett at center. As soon as Troy got back, man, it's just like a spark plug for that group, man. He's a great leader, great energy, and exactly what that group needed at a time when things weren't going exactly how we wanted it to go. But love those guys and extremely proud of them. They all had big smiles on their face, and I'm so happy for them because they worked their butt off.
Joe, I wanted to ask you about Xavier. Obviously, a young guy just didn't see the field on the first day, but for him to come in and have a performance like today, just what does that say about him, and how much was he?
So proud of him because that guy comes into work every single day. He's here, every single day at like 6 or 7 in there with Smitty still getting lift. And like I told those guys earlier, when we went over there and took him off of the scout team, he was a little bit upset because he felt like he was getting better. He was in a great routine, and he didn't want to come over there and be the third team or fourth team guy watching everything because he's not going to get as good that way. But he deserves everything he's get. He runs behind his pad every time he gets hit. It seems like he's falling forward for 3 or 4. Man, that you have no idea what that does for an offense, an offensive line, a quarterback, and just the momentum of everything we're doing. And obviously helps the defense get some rest over there on the sideline when we can sustain drives and have a big back like that, and with all the other backs that we have as well, Taylor Tatum and those guys.
He's a true freshman. Is it tempting to want to get him the ball more and more and more? I mean, 17 carries, you could have had 30 tonight.
Yeah, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? But no, all those guys have done a great job, man. When Javante went down, they just stepped up and went to work. And even Jackson, man, he's running like a running back right now. So proud of him. It's not easy for a guy like that who came out as a big 5-star quarterback throwing the ball all the time. But what we're asking him to do right now is be a tough quarterback and put the team on his shoulders, and that's what he does. And I'm so proud of everybody on our football team because you wouldn't know we were 5-5 when you go to practice every single day because they all got a smile on their face. We get together on Thursday right before team starts, and it's like a party in there because they just enjoy working and going to work with each other, and it makes me so happy for them because they deserve this moment.
Joe Jon, you get to halftime, and chance to get down there with those guys. How did you see the mentality not go south after a drop touchdown pass, after a fumble early, in the first half? Like, what changed with your guys on offense where they were able to overcome that this time?
Well, I had to talk Bauer off of a ledge right there when I first got in there. He was pretty upset with that, but man, I think it was a learning experience when we were at Ole Miss. We came in, had a great first half, and everybody was super excited because we were moving the ball and doing the things that we needed to do. And then we went out in the second half and didn't execute like we did in the first half. And so I think I just saw a group of focused guys, man. They knew the job wasn't done. We had one good half. Now it's time to go have another good half. And obviously when we come back in the second half and the defense gets the pick right away, man, it just rejuvenates everybody. And was so proud of everybody because they deserved it.
How tough is it to give that much trust in Jackson? Instead, we're talking about running tough and all that, considering he hadn't really protected the ball well off and running. He's fumbled a lot this year. What made you think it was going to work by running physical against Alabama?
Man, that was the biggest emphasis of the week, just like the defense, emphasis on turnovers. And I said, man, guys, all this work that you're doing, you can play extremely well, but if you have 3 plays where you drop the football, it's all going to go for nothing. And I think you could see the emphasis in practice. These guys were hugging that football, putting it right by their chin, and everybody knew that was going to be the difference in this football game, and it showed up for us.
What was that atmosphere like on the field after the game, especially through the lens of everything this team's been through, everything you and the offensive staff's been through, the uncertainty, all of it?
Man, it was just like all the work that we had put in, even though it wasn't showing at the beginning of the year. It was just like, man, this is the moment that these guys deserve. You know what I mean? And it was a lot of fun on that field. I mean, I'm getting high fives from college students and grown men and moms and all this stuff. But I had a blast out there, and really I just wanted to see the smiles on our guys' faces because, like I said, they keep coming to work every single day. And in this day and age, it's easy to throw the towel in and say I'm not going to finish this year out. But we haven't had one bit of that by anybody, and extremely happy that they get to feel that.
Last question.
That came in and played for you guys as 2 freshmen. Just talk a little bit about him coming in and playing some.
I think just he's earned that. He's done a great job. He's gotten better throughout the year, and he's kind of like Troy. He brings a spark, man. Everybody loves that guy because he comes to work every single day. He's a true freshman, and he just loves going to work, man. Coach Bedenbaugh coaches him hard, and he just smiles and takes it. Yes, sir. Let's go. And I think the guys respect him for that, and he just earned the right to play, and happy that he got in there and did what he did.